Day in the life of a pharmacist who's about to quit her six-figure job today. I need a shot, y'all.
Wendy Andrade.
That's me, Dr. A, the only Mexican in my entire college. I'm known for quitting my six-figure salary job not once, but twice. My parents think I'm crazy.
You're recording
my
everything.
siblings are not surprised, and my friends, well, I think they saw this one coming. So join TT and I as we hit the road, catch some flights, and try to figure this shit out together. TT! America's most asked question. Why did I quit my six-figure job? Well, there are many reasons why I did that. And today I am going to go into details of exactly how I was able to quit my six-figure job at only 26 years old, and also what it is that I am doing now and what allowed me to leave that current position. Also, if you're someone who's interested in leaving their 9-to-5, I'll share with you exactly how much money I've saved up and a strategy or plan that you can execute to leave your current position as well. So, why did I quit? Well, so I was working as a retail pharmacist. I was offered $100,000 for 30 hours a week. One thing that I loved about that role was the opportunity for me to enjoy my passion, and my passion and fulfillment came from helping the Latino community. At the time, the company did a lot of budget cuts, and it was a very, very tough environment. However, because of the budget cuts, because of the company's morals and values, I did not feel that it fit in with my ethical values, no matter how much money they paid me. I realized that I needed to leave that job when a guy called me a puta at work. Just to give you guys a little bit of backstory, a gentleman comes in looking for his diabetes medication. I tell him there's no order, there's no prescription, there's absolutely nothing on file that ever speaks of this prescription. So he gets very upset, which is fair. However, by law, there's absolutely nothing. I can't even give you a pill because therefore I can lose my license for doing that. As much as I want you to stay on your therapy and as much as I want to give you any and everything behind the counter, by law, there's so many things that I cannot do. But here's the problem, guys. The problem is that I wasn't bothered by what he called me. And that's when I realized that I needed to get out of that situation, because I became so immune to the toxicity, to people degrading me every day, to people not respecting my authority with a doctorate. Like, who in the world would go to their doctor's office and bitch out their doctor? Like, that's just that doesn't happen. If you have to wait 30 minutes to see your doctor, you're going to patiently sit there and wait for your doctor. But the pharmacy tells you you have to wait 10-15 minutes, and it's like, why is it not ready? It's not ready because your doctor either sent it to the wrong location, the doctor still hasn't sent it, and it's not even the doctor, it's the staff most of the time that's sending these medications. But even then, your doctor may have reviewed the medications that you told him you were on, but he doesn't know what your whole rest of your care team has prescribed you. For example, whenever they increase or decrease your doses, the doctor never discontinues the previous one. Yet no one is communicating to us if they're increasing or decreasing, and a lot of patients don't know. They're just like, just give me whatever the doctor gave me. So then next thing you know, the patient's taking 2 blood pressure medications, and then their blood pressure drops. And whose fault is it? It's mine at the end of the day. You go get a dental procedure, you get an antibiotic. Your doctor, you said you don't have allergies, and then you come in to me and I see you have a penicillin allergy, and you're like, yeah. Well, now you can't take this medication. So now I have to call your doctor and have him change it because I don't have authority to switch it to what I know that you should be taking. Weird, I know. At the time, a very good friend of mine, who then became my business partner and mentor, showed me the ropes on how to start my own consulting business. So mid-pandemic, was when I decided to leave pharmacy. I was the director of pharmaceutical operations for him. I was just kind of that go-to person for anything to do with medications. And also I was on the grounds meeting new physicians, educating them on our services. So October of 2020 was when I was offered a full-time clinical pharmacist position at a hospital. Again, this was another six-figure role that I recently left, and there are many reasons why I've left that position. Where should I start? Okay, where do I start? Where do I start? Okay, so number one, as I previously mentioned, I did not want to be in a hospital setting. Number two, my 9 to 5 was not 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It was 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Number three, I am consistently, always the youngest, the only Hispanic, very social pharmacist in most of these settings that I am in. But number four, which is the ultimate reason why I decided to leave, was that I recently had pivoted my business. I started working with small business owners. Three of my main businesses, one common struggle that they all face is time management. But what does that exactly mean? So I designed my own planner. I have top 3 things that absolutely need to get done, and then your to-do. So throughout your day, you're filling out exactly what you need to do. More importantly though is this schedule. This has changed my life, and it started because I failed my very first college exam. What if this can help more people? All right, so we're gonna make a plan for you to quit right now. Just to give you guys an idea, this is more so of how busy my days have been. If you work a 9 to 5, that's how much time you have in your morning, and here's all the hours that you have after work. You need to be using those hours. If you want to pursue a business venture, if you want to do anything, you have to make a plan, and you have to know exactly where you see yourself, and you have to be ready. And I think what holds so many people back is the fear of success, because here's the thing, it's scary to accept the fact that if I do this, I am going to make it. And it's like, am I ready for that? You have 24 hours in a day, and that means you sleep 8, you work 8, that leaves you with 8 hours. And yes, take out the hour of driving, take out the hour of sitting down watching TV, take out the hour of you name it, that still leaves you with 5 hours. You have 5 hours of quality things that you could be doing with your time. That being said, if you are looking to quit your 9 to 5, my biggest advice would be prepare a plan. Month 1, track your expenses, figure out where your money is going, figure out how much you're making and how much you spend on a monthly basis. Recognizing and acknowledging where you are now financially is the biggest step. I always tell my nieces, is it $20 cute? So what that means is if you're making $15 an hour and you buy a $20 shirt, you just had to work over an hour to buy that one shirt. It's like, what? Month 2 is where I make an initiative to just see how flexible you can be and how much you can cut back and how much you can save. Have at least, at minimum, 3 months of expenses. So in total, I ended up saving about a little over $25,000. And I know that's so unrealistic, guys. I'm not expecting you to save more than 20 grand to leave. Stop spending money on dumb shit. Save, save, save. Then from there, I would make a plan on what day, because that is going to hold you accountable and you will make it happen. Manifestation is key. I manifested that shit and I said, I am quitting by July 1st. Mark my words. In healthcare, you give at least, at minimum, a 3 weeks notice. Why not 2? Out of respect and to leave in good terms, because you never know what's going to happen. I decided to stay on as registry. They offer PRN, which means as needed, and that is essentially a role where you're not part-time and you're not full-time and you're not scheduled. You pretty much only work whenever you can. And because I knew I was going to quit my 6-figure job this summer, I decided to take the opportunity to join my previous company as well and only work at minimum 2 shifts a month. So I'm working 4 shifts a month, 2 in a retail and 2 in clinical, and let me tell you, that is more than I need to do. However, my monthly expenses, my Tesla, I pay about $840, $820 a month. So that's probably my biggest expense, and I don't pay rent. So that is something that I'm willing to negotiate, to have the flexibility, which I'm never even home anyways. So I'm traveling a lot, understanding business credit, understanding credit, period. I know someone very close and personal who got in and is in terrible loan debt. I know someone who filed bankruptcy, and I think a lot of it, especially within our community, we're so uneducated in many of those topics. That I'm here to tell you that even if I didn't have $25,000 in my bank account, you can calculate your monthly expenses and really start saving to make that leap. But I only could do it through planning. That has allowed me the opportunity to really go 100% in my business and really give my clients the attention that they need to succeed, and hopefully continue growing from here on out. If you know someone who is trying to leave their 9 to 5, share this video with them. Let them know that they're not alone. Let them know that there's an option, because the more people we can help educate, the better it is for the freaking sanity of the world. So thank you guys again, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.